I don't see why that would be an issue, right? No, I know that they're like one of the prime people that everyone goes on about for embedded views, but I'd be curious to see like live view count differences. I mean, that's what really, like, views on VODs, like, don't really mean anything. It's the live view count. Embedded views where people could, you could embed your Twitch stream into another website and have it like autoplay. So if somebody was on another website, it would have they would have your stream open technically, and they would count as a viewer to your stream on Twitch, even if they weren't on Twitch watching your stream. And I believe you could like make it a 1 pixel embed, so like you can't even see it on the website, but you still get a viewer count from it, right? Bye bye. Yeah, so people were embedding their streams onto like wiki pages and stuff for games and getting like huge view counts.
Hi.
Without actually yeah, like you could make it a 1 by 1 pixel and mute it. So like anyone that's on the web page counts as a viewer for your stream. So if you have like access to a wiki or a website that gets viewed, like people on the page, you could just get like hugely inflated view counts. Which, like, I mean, does it really give you anything? I mean, if you're working with, like, sponsors or something and you're claiming that your viewership is X amount, but 80% of them are not actual viewers, like, yeah, I mean, maybe some companies are smart enough to realize that. Other than that, I mean, it pushes you to the top of like the Twitch page, which has its benefits. Like it puts your stream above other people's stream, which, yeah, I guess is it's a little unfair. But like at the same time though, like I could also see where it's like, hey, I built some other website that gets traction and I'm just like using it to help promote me, which I get. I mean, like ideally it would show like embedded viewers versus live viewers. Like it shouldn't be counted the same. Like I don't think you should not be able to embed your stream, but it should at least distinguish between the two types of viewers. But yeah, if you're like getting sponsors to pay you for a view count that you don't actually have, that's a little, you know, I mean, maybe they should do their due diligence, right? But it's also like, you know. Yeah, I think the whole concept of like hiding it on the web page is kind of like, it's one thing if the stream is like embedded and it's like an actual window and it's playing sound, and if they mute it, it doesn't count as a viewer or something. Like if that was the case and it counted as a viewer, like sure, I guess. But if you're like hiding it as a 1 pixel thing and muting it, and it's just everyone on the web page has no fucking idea that they're actually like, there's a stream open. That's a little bit, you know. I don't think it's like totally black and white. Like this is bad, this is not, but there are definitely people abusing it. Or like if you embedded to a website and somebody on the webpage had to manually click on the stream to watch it and then they counted as a viewer, like, sure. I don't see why that would be an issue, right? Hello. To run the site. I mean, look, at the end of the day, it was never not allowed by Twitch. So like fair game, right? Like Twitch never said, hey, you're not allowed to do this. So if they come out and say, hey, you're not allowed to do this, and they stop people from doing it, and then you continue to do it, then there's, you know, like, but you're allowed to do it, you're allowed to do it, right? Like, you can't get too mad at people for that. I mean, there's a slight ethical issue potentially, but Twitch runs the website, right? That's kind of their game to decide what's allowed and what's not allowed to some extent. Right? Some BP. That's just what I'm saying. I don't think it's like a totally black and white. Like, this is bad, this is not bad. I get why, like, people that weren't doing it would feel that it's, like, unethical or something. Or they felt like they were being hurt by it, but I do see where people could think that, hey, I built a following on some other web page that gets traffic and I should be able to benefit from that. Like, I get it.
Do you listen to Deathcore?
Yes. Invader, thanks for the 8 months. Acon, thanks for the 3 months. Viewbots. Well, I think it's different than a viewbot. Like, there's ways that people were doing it where it almost acted like a viewbot, but I don't think it's exactly the same as viewbotting a stream, right?
Awesome stream, hard work pays off.
Thanks, Static. Thank you, Juicebox. Like, I don't think you could say they're viewbotting by doing that. I don't know if that's entirely fair because there are actual people. There are actual people on the webpage where a viewbot is not even a real person, right? Like, it's just a fucking, like, spam viewing of the stream. But I guess you could have, like, 1 million tabs of the embedded webpage open and get a bunch of viewers. I don't know. I think they should do something about it at the end of the day. That's my take. Tank, bro. They're viewbotting the page after embedding. See, that's different. That's also, it's like, it's a weirdish. That's what I was saying. It's not like entirely black and white. I feel like there are ways that you could have embedded a stream on a web page and done it fairly, and like I wouldn't have an issue with that. And then there's ways where, yeah, you probably shouldn't be doing it that way. Right? I think that's the case. I think Twitch should crack down on it like they are. I think that's probably the right thing to do, but I could see cases in which it wasn't like unethical. Damn, that was a gazelle too? He ate all that? Is Twitch technically your employer? No. If you stream on Twitch, you are a contractor for Twitch. So you are self-employed and you are contracted by Twitch to perform work. It's the same thing how if you hire a plumber, you're not the plumber's employer because you paid him. You just paid him to perform a service. The plumber is his own employer. No, you don't get any benefits or anything like that from Twitch. Everyone everyone that streams on Twitch is self-employed. You get paid by Twitch to perform a service, and that's it.
LM Bigman wa us.
Thanks, Go Happy. Thanks, bro. Thanks, Big Nasty.
Tony's Pizza.
On a pizza. How you doing? 401k. No, Twitch does not. Twitch does not give you contributions to your 401k. Nah, that's on you if you want to do that. They literally they just deposit money in the account you tell them to, and that's it. That's all they do. That's it. They don't give you anything else. You give them a bank account and they put the money in the bank account that you earn, and then the rest is on you. There's no dental, health benefits, insurance, 401k, nothing like that. Yeah, they don't tell you how much tax you owe, and like I don't know. I don't do my. You guys pay your taxes? What the? I don't pay my taxes. Why would you pay? Joke. I hire an accountant that does all my shit. It's too complicated. If you're like most of you guys that are like run a business or self-employed or something, like you probably have a CPA that does your taxes, right? Like shit gets complicated as fuck. Like dude, it's so, if you have like a business where you're paying, like maybe you're paying employees or like people to do work for you, and you have expenses and like different like revenue streams, like it becomes such a nightmare. Why are you sitting in the fucking, like what the fuck are you doing there? Like, dude, what the fuck? Holy shit. Like, actually, what the like, what spot is that? There's nothing there.
Look at the veins. What the fuck?